Hello everyone, welcome to Niger Diaries. This is KUMUYI OLUWAKEMI MERCY, right on live session. In today's episode, we'll be talking about mockery. This mockery is a kind of thing that is rampant these days, and I don't know why. Though I used to think that it happened, back in those days and it's all about. But then these days, I feel I see it. So why do people mock people? Like you mock people, like you just sit in your house or you just stroll somewhere, and the next thing on your to-do list is just to mock people. Now, what is mockery? Mockery is imitating someone, but then in a derogatory sense. Why? You just sit in your house, and the next thing for you to do is just think about somebody. Then the one thing that comes to your mind is to mock that person. Why? Nobody has it all. And that is one thing everybody should understand. So it is not in your place to mock anybody. Okay, you mock your mate because they don't have what you have. Okay, you are rich, you are that, you are balling, you are all of that. Then you have one of your mates that is not, is not yet okay. And the next thing for you to just talk about that person in a ridiculous manner. Like it's never in your place. One thing I've come to realize is that nothing really lasts for long. The fact that someone has issues now, or someone has what's it called, issues, maybe about whatever it is, maybe monetary, whatever, I know that it doesn't last long. Why do I say it doesn't last long? Is either at a point the person dies or the person makes it. Now once the person dies, that person has nothing to think about. It's just like death will lessen your pain if you die in the right way, or if you died freely. Actually, death is just an end to everything. So why do you think you can mock someone? In fact, people do it to an extent that they mock dead people. Like, that person is dead, but then they still mock the person. Yorubas will call, I asked a friend, he said it is yeah. But then it's not really good to mock people. Why did I bring this in today's episode is because I saw someone's chat. She actually had to open up to everybody, and that was why, that was what pushed me to even talking about mockery today. Okay, it happened that she has been waiting for a while. After she got married, everybody expects that, okay, she should have a baby and all of that. But at some point, a year, 2, 3, she doesn't have a baby yet. And the next thing, someone now sent her a message and was like, you are this, you are that, you've been married for so years, and you are this, you are that, you are yet to have a baby, and yet to say you got married as a virgin. And if you see that chat, I had to scream munch it, then try to call that person's number because she made it open. I had to try that person's number, but it wasn't going through because I was vexed. I was so angry. Like, how would someone say something? How would you insult someone? Like, how would you talk to someone to this extent? Mockery throws people into depression. That's why most times you just see that people commit suicide. You wouldn't know why they did that. Mockery lowers people's morale. I don't know why people derive pleasure in mocking people. Okay, you have money now. What happens if you don't have that money tomorrow? You've never thought about it like, okay, I can have money today, I don't have money tomorrow. Now you mock people because they don't have a child, or they don't have children, because they got married, and you feel like, okay, the next thing after getting married is to have babies, and they don't have babies. And the next thing for you the judge, is to tell them that your child is as a result of this, as a result of that. Who made you the judge? Why should you mock people? Why should you make people know that indeed I have a problem? And I have come to understand that everybody has a problem. See, no matter how rich you are, no matter how beautiful you are, no matter what it is, you can't have it all. You can never have it all. You can have money, you are happily married, you are this, but you still have that one thing. You have that want. So what is the point? You have a want, I have a want. The rich people have a want, the poor people has a want. So why should you make people feel bad because they have something that is so obvious to everybody? Because I know that you can't really mock people if you don't know their problem. So mockery comes as a result of you knowing that person's problem, and you feel like, okay, let me tell this person to their face that, oh, you really have a problem, and you have to mock me. Well, I have a thing for you mockers, and which is, I feel that once you feel you can mock people, one thing that comes to my mind, or one thing that comes to my brain, is that most of you are mentally derailed. You know, see, one beautiful thing about life is that some people can actually be insane. They can be mentally challenged and still dress well. Once you make mockery your job, I feel you are mentally derailed. It's not until you get to that street and you start stripping yourself naked or all of that. No, I feel you are mentally derailed. You know that somebody has a problem, and the next thing for you to do is just mock the person. If you've ever been mocked, I have a very beautiful piece of information for you. The world is filled with psychos and mentally derailed people. The fact that they mock you doesn't mean you are bad or you have something that is wrong with you. See, it's okay not to have money at some point. Yes, it's okay to be poor at some point. It's okay not to have good clothes at some point. It's okay not to have your babies at some point. One thing I want you to understand is that those people that are mocking you are psychos. They are mentally derailed. Don't allow anybody push you into depression. Don't allow anybody make you think or at a point to become ungrateful to your maker. No, don't allow anybody push you. So to every mockers out there, continue. Okay? Continue. At some point, when you get mocked, you know how it feels. But most times, those mockers are actually going through what they are telling you, but you will never know, because they will never make it obvious. We've come to the end of today's episode on mockery. Till next week, I remain your host, but before then, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Niger Diaries. Thank you. We love you. Bye.
You can kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel, Niger Diaries.